So today's time for a new video. This is the 2006 Pontiac G6 GTP with the 3900 V6. So the car's got a little bit of an issue. Kind of tough to tell now, but you can see there's a little bit of white foamy stuff there on the oil cap. It's not bad. I actually wiped it off the other day and I really haven't driven it much since. But I suspect it has the classic leaking plastic intake valve that these engines are so notorious for. So I ordered myself a new gasket set from Felpro. I'll grab the model number as we get going a little more here. But yeah, I'm going to try to rip it all apart. Been watching some videos on how to do it, so just figured I'd document my process. So obvious first steps. Drop the battery terminal, the negative. Just going to start clearing some of the crud here across the top, the plastic stuff, the intake, all the easy stuff. At some point I suspect I'm going to have to drain the oil and probably drop the coolant. I believe the power steering pump has to come out, so a lot of that stuff that's not too complicated. The alternator's probably gotta come out of there too. So let's start with some easy stuff. Alright, real simple. This guy twists, comes right out. I already loosened it up and cheated. A couple of plastic things that hold that down. Just little clip things, just kind of give that a tug, pop right off. Hold on right there, mount down in there. So real easy with that. These guys is a little bit of a trick too. Zoom in just a whisker. This car is a little bit different because it doesn't have the stock air filter on. Let me put a K&N on it. But that guy, you're going to get under there with the screwdriver. Just kind of pop it up a little bit here. Snaps up and you just kind of push down on the back side and those come right off. Easy peasy. Alright, more simple stuff. Hose clamp there. 10mm there. Hose clamp, squeeze that little doohickey, he pops off, and I got the battery out of the way. Alright, next I think we need to get some of this wiring out of the way, so let's take a quick shot just so we can tell later how everything is routed. That guy specifically there, and our cylinders. So in my case we've got two, let's see, 4 and 6. Not quite sure if that's cylinder order or not. I suspect it probably is, but that's where they go. So we'll pull those off, get them out of the way. And then I suspect this line right here, we're probably going to end up pulling him too. He goes up there, get him out of the way. So we're getting some more room free here. Got that wire harness out of the way. I just tucked him down there. Should be good for now. And let's see what else. This guy, I decided I'm going to wait for a second. I think I want to drain the fluid out first because that looks like it's below sea level there. I think it's going to puke if I disconnect it. I think we're going to have to drop the fluid anyways. I can find a flashlight here. Down toward the bottom there. Right there. There's a neat little gadget that if you spin that, the fluid will drain out. So I'm going to do that and find myself a new battery because my camera battery's going dead. What else did I get rid of? I got rid of something else. Oh, the plug wires. They're just dangling back there. So, yeah, making headway. She's peeing all into the can, thankfully. Alright, some more things have come out. Did the bolt there, pulled him out. These were the lines that ran across here. Ended up breaking those right there. Let's see, what else? That was a trick getting that apart too. Alternator back here, took that one out, that one off, and that one can come out. And start working some stuff over there. More stuff coming off here, so I disconnected this line. Kind of interesting, this piece was loose, so I'm wondering if I was leaking some vacuum through there. I'm not sure what it is, some type of a vacuum line. Let's see, so I took my plug wires off. The coil does have numbers for each cylinder. So I took those off, got them out of there, disconnected that guy. And let's see, I think probably fuel line can come off, and whatever that is. I've heard it's not a bad idea to crack your gas cap. Okay, on to the gas line. If you've never done one of these, it's a little bit of a trick. I finally got it. But anyways, I'll kind of zoom in here close. So, let's see here. Let's bring the gas line back around. That was on like that. This guy was on like that there. Kind of give this a push down in. And, oops, sorry, actually it was like that. And then pull him out, that came right out. So with this guy, kind of a similar thing there. You're going to want to push down and insert this tool. This, let me zoom back out. I'll show you what that is. That was a special tool that I picked up a little while ago. Just these little gas line tool things here. You kind of, like I say, slide it up in and then push that down at the same time and then give it a good yank back. It was in pretty tight. It put up a little bit of a fight, but got it out. So clearly it's time for the ignition. Oh, these batteries are going to be the death of me. Now that we got some AC power, maybe we can get more than 2 seconds of recording in. Okay, so like I was saying, the ignition coil needs to go. There's 4 bolts holding this guy in. There's one way back there hidden. You'll probably never see them. One in that corner. One up here towards the front corner. And then one back here. I don't know if I can see any of them with the camera or not. Probably not. Nope. They're just too deep. Oh, there's one. That's the one that I got rid of. So anyways, I pulled out all the ignition wires. They're all labeled on the coil and on the wire, so easy to figure those out, getting them back. If they're not on your car, I would suggest labeling them. It's not something you want to mess up particularly.